Hey guys, today I'm going to review season 8, episode 3 of Game of Thrones. I don't know the name of the episode, but it will be in the title, of course. And this episode was, of course, the best of the season so far. The season is going to be really short, so that's not really a tough thing to achieve. But yeah, of course, it was the Battle of Winterfell, and it was really epic. Some of the parts, some other parts were really confusing because it was too damn dark and too much snow, and you couldn't see like shit. I mean, in some parts it was really frustrating because it was impossible to see what was happening. And I have to say that after watching Avengers Endgame just a few days ago, I have to say that that movie makes a very much better job of doing a great battle scene than Game of Thrones, which is kind of weird because Game of Thrones has done so many amazing battle scenes. So it's kind of underwhelming that way, of course. And the other underwhelming thing is that the big characters are just too, too annoying in this episode and too coward and too like stupid at the end of the day. They just do stupid thing after stupid thing. Daenerys and Jon, I mean, so stupid when they have the dragons and they fly after the Night King. I mean, that was the stupidest move. In every movie, in everything, you know that you shouldn't follow the bad guy, like never, because he's going to make you go to the place he wants you to be in, and of course that's a trap. But they don't realize that, and they do exactly that. And I think one of her dragons is now dead or severely injured, at least. And well, the other is dead, and the Androgon is alive, despite being mounted by a horde of dead people. But that was kind of funny. But the other thing about this episode is that they're really keeping people alive for a long time, except for three important characters, kind of important characters that died this episode, which was, of course, Theon, which was really nice because he defended his family and his place and his home, and he died stupidly because 2 minutes later Arya Stark defeated the Night King. So maybe he didn't have to die, but it was heroic and whatever. So whatever. And of course, I think it was Sir Jorah Mormont who died, and that was really sad for Daenerys because he was like his knight, like his favorite guy, although he was in love with her and she never corresponded at all. But whatever. And Melisandre, I think, was the best one of the three, especially because that scene is so amazing, is so beautiful. I think because she always said how she was going to go. I think she had said it a couple of times before, but we all thought she was going to die in battle or something like that. But no, she was like, okay, I did everything I had to do. I put all the right people in all the right places, and that's it. I'm done. I'm done, and this spell that she has over her just disappeared, and that's like a beautiful and poetic thing at the end. So it was really gorgeous to see Sir Davos watching her. I mean, he hated her so much, and watching her die just so peacefully in her own terms. It was really gorgeous. I mean, actually, I have to say that Sir Davos not dying in that battle was the craziest shit ever. Like Sam not dying, like come on. I wanted Sam to die every single frame. I was like, come on, kill this guy because he's so fucking annoying. He has been such a coward for such a long time. One would think that in this final battle he would be like, okay, I'm going to man up and own this thing and try to represent for my family or whatever. No, he's still the most cowardly coward ever. I mean, he's really annoying. He's really an annoying character. And talking about annoying, the MVP of this episode, the best character this episode, is a person that I said was very annoying in the last episode, which is Arya Stark. And I still don't like Arya that much, and actually some of her scenes in this episode are a little bit gratuitous because she's all of a sudden so magical and great, and the next moment she sucks at everything, and she comes back to be that scared little girl at one point, which I think may be something the screenplay tried to show, like she's still a kid but she's really this tough warrior or whatever. And yeah, it was kind of interesting, and I didn't see coming that she was going to be the one killing the Night King. That was kind of a surprise, and that was really, I mean, a surprise until the point that Melisandre told her, like, I kept you alive to kill people with blue eyes, wink wink, and you're like, oh, she's killing the Night King. But up to that moment, I didn't really realize that, and it was really a smart thing from the screenplay perspective to do it. But Bran seemed like a little bit surprised too, so I don't know what that's about. But I guess we'll know in the next episode. And of course, it's going to be the battle in King's Landing against Cersei. I don't think the whole battle is going to happen in the episode. I think maybe episode 5 will be about that. Episode 4 maybe like preparing for battle again or whatever. And of course, Daenerys and Jon being tense over who is the Targaryen that should be in the throne. And I still think between the two it should be Daenerys. But after seeing Sansa and Tyrion just being like, we understand each other and we know things other people don't, I think they should be like the greatest power couple to rule the Seven Kingdoms. I mean, Tyrion and Sansa would be amazing, and it would still like a rift that appeared between two powerful families. I mean, getting the Starks and the Lannisters together will be just great. Like people that hated each other so much, bringing them back would be kind of interesting. But there's the Targaryens too, so we don't really know what happens to them if their line overly disappears. And of course, there's that Daenerys vision that she had of the throne just being destroyed and the temple and the palace in King's Landing being destroyed. So that's something that we have to know. And it's great that they still paint this the stupid guy that gave these Cersei his ships. I think that guy is going to be killed like in 5 seconds, but they keep playing him like he's the smartest guy ever, and he's being played awesomely by Cersei. So that's going to be next episode. But this was this one, and it was pretty great. It had some very slow moments with the dead people. It was like, okay, we get it. They're like the most powerful people, and people doing stupid things. I mean, it was kind of a horror movie kind of episode. So people always do stupid things in horror movies. So I kind of understand that. And it had really beautiful visuals when you could see something like the death of Melisandre. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode, and I really hope it keeps climbing. I hope episode 4 is not underwhelming in any case. I hope it has everything it has to have to be that great finale that we hope of Game of Thrones. So this is a bit of a long review, but thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below whatever you thought about this episode, and of course share it on your social media. Thank you so much. Goodbye.